Hello and welcome back. Before moving on, I wanted to share with you one more little dessert, toasted almond clusters. It only takes 3 ingredients to make these delicious little treats. So we have white chocolate, we have bittersweet chocolate, and we also have some toasted almonds. So for this recipe, you will need 7 ounces of white chocolate, which I have already melted, 6-ounce bag of slivered almonds, not sliced almonds, and 2 ounces of mini chocolate chips. You can either use semi-sweet chocolate or bittersweet chocolate. So I have my white chocolate melted here, and I'm just going to put our almonds, which are completely cooled, and I'll talk to you about how I toasted them. 350 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to be able to see that they've changed their color ever so slightly and that the smell, the aroma of the almond really comes through. It takes about 8 to 10 minutes. This is nicely mixed. And the way to melt your chocolate, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either take a small pot, put about 1 inch of water, bring it to a simmer, and place your bowl right over the simmering water. You can melt it that way. Or you can use your microwave. Just be extremely careful. You don't want to go too far because otherwise you'll seize your chocolate and it won't be very good and you'll have to start all over again. So sometimes it's nice to either do it every 30-second increments and give it a stir to make sure that it's melting, and you can always finish it on the stove if you wanted to too. So that's all there is to melting the chocolate. That's important. Toasting your almonds is important, and making sure that this is room temperature. And I just use the back of my finger, the knuckle of my finger, just to make sure that it's just room temperature, which this is. It doesn't take very long. So I can go ahead and add my little mini chips to the bowl and just give this a quick little stir. We're ready. That's all we have to do. I have 2 little teaspoons here, and all you have to do is just take a small mound, use your other spoon to push it off, and just create a little bit of height. And you let these, you can put them in the refrigerator to let them cool for about 5 minutes, and then they are ready to serve. You can store them in a container in the freezer, not in the refrigerator, however, because it'll soften up your nuts. So you want to make sure that if you're going to store these, if you're not going to use them right away, put them in your freezer. And then when you're ready to serve them, just take them out a few minutes ahead of time and you're ready to go. And that's all there is to making these delicious little almond clusters. Okay, so I just took out our tray of clusters from the refrigerator. I chilled them for about 7 minutes, and now we're just ready to plate them. I should tell you, in total, you can get anywhere from 30 to 35 clusters, depending on how large you make them. So now all you have to do, at the restaurant we used to have a variety of different little plates that we used to use, and I love dishes, as you can tell, so this is a lot of fun. This was one of my favorite parts. And we just take the clusters and plate them on a little tray. And I have to say that sometimes just a little bite, just something a little bit sweet, really does satisfy your sweet tooth. And this, nuts, bittersweet chocolate, a little bit of white chocolate, you can't go wrong. Okay. Here's our last little plateful, and there you have it. Beautiful almond cluster. Bon appetit, everyone. See you again soon.